What is up, guys? Master Tech over here. Today we're changing a starter on this 2008 Honda Accord. Let's get right into it. So first, what you want to do is remove this panel. You're gonna remove it with something like this, like right there. Just take these clips out, put them somewhere, remove this whole panel, and then I'll tell you what to do after. Now that this is out, what you want to do is remove this like that. Let me get this in here. And that's one. That's two. Put it down there. This over here. And then this piece comes off. Put it to the side. And then, no, I'm not so sure about this one. I have to remove the battery. So now that the battery's out, you want to go ahead and take out this air box, disconnect the MAF sensor, remove this boot. Let me show you how. Get this, put it over there. Loosen it all the way. Cool. Go ahead and disconnect this MAF sensor. There's a little thing right there. Let's see. It'll come off in a little bit. I'll take it out. Meanwhile, I'm gonna remove these two bolts right here. Put them right there. Get your screwdriver over here and tighten this. Do the same exact thing over here. You want to get pliers for removing this. Take that out and yank this out the way. Anything else holding this? No. I'll get that later. Oops, what fell? I'll check it out later. Now that this is out of the way, you want to go ahead and yank this out. Let's see. Take this out first. Now we got everything over here out of the way. Just remove the box with the 10 millimeters I showed you. Take out these clips. And that right there, the little hose, gets disconnected from, there's a point right there. See where it connects to this one? You just wiggle it, it comes out. Move these transmission lines out the way and it will come out. Anyways, now that we're here, you have this electrical connection for the throttle body. Boom, right there. And then what you want to do is you want to get these four 12 millimeter bolts out. Let me show you. Now you got your throttle body all disconnected. You can just remove these 4 bolts like so. Put it in here, and then you can just move it to the side like this. That's it. And then we have to disconnect this MAP sensor, these clips right here, this electrical connection port right here. You don't have to disconnect it actually. And then we'll get to removing the intake manifold. Now that I have everything disconnected from the intake manifold, like this one, the MAP sensor connector right here, this harness right there, and most importantly, that bolt down there, that 12 millimeter, this one right there that connects the intake manifold to this bracket, which connects it to the block. Take that out. You don't have to take the upper 2 nuts, just remove that, and then make sure you disconnect this vacuum hose. And then your next step is these 12 millimeters that connect the intake manifold to the block. We'll get right back to you. The intake manifold out the way. Keep in mind there was a back vacuum hose and this vacuum hose on the side. Now we got to the starter. There's a 17 millimeter bolt right here. Right there, that's 17, and the top one is a 14 millimeter. Now, your little issue is getting to this nut because this bypass coolant pipe is over it. Disconnect the signal wire and disconnect the knock sensor from over there, and I'll tell you why. Now that you got here, there's like a plastic protection. Just break it off, get a 12mm wrench, remove it, and tighten the rest of the nut, of the threaded side of the nut with your hand. And before you pull on this back, so you can get to the 14mm bolt right here for the starter, what you want to do is you want to disconnect the knock sensor like so, and then put everything back, because if you're gonna put those back, you're gonna stretch the knock sensor connector, and you don't want to do that. But now this starter is out the way. Let me see how I'm gonna take it out. Boom, it is out. Now that we have the new starter in, I already tested it. If you want to test it, get a wire, remove this signal connector right there, stick a wire in there next to the prong, and have it contact the hot wire. If it engages, it's working. The other one was just clicking. So what you want to do right now is put the intake manifold back on like this. Now that you got your intake back in place, put the cover back, put this throttle body back. I went ahead and cleaned it. Connect the map sensor, this right there, that 12mm bolt right there that holds the intake manifold to the engine block. And that's pretty much where I'm at after I left you guys. Next thing you want to do is fish this down there. I'm not going to show it on video because it's going to take me a little bit, but just make sure you connect it to that one right there.